Woohoo! Okay, it's Native Wellness Institute's live power hour. We are on Bainbridge Island, and we are having the Healing Together third annual. So, okay, nisto ni Daniko Makoyo Sukoi, nisto Amskapi Pikani, Sixakatapi Blackfoot Confederacy. We have 380 registered, and then some relatives just got gas money and came over here, so we just put them up. So we have a whole bunch of Indians, and there's there's no fake Indians here. I haven't seen a fake Indian. Couple white people. Eh? There's no fake white people here. No. No, we're just, but our first guest is, I would call her oldest child healer, because I'm oldest child. Oldest child knows oldest child. But her medicine is good, and she's a veteran. And I want her to introduce herself and tell us what's going on here. So please meet Debbie.
Hostas Wisdom, welcome. Today we are at the Healing Village, and I'm making a joint salve, medicines. And so we're in the process of adding the beeswax and then getting ready to pour.
Awesome. So what kind of medicines did you, or what kind of, like I saw someone with arthritis come up to you, and I saw you put something on her, and then she said it felt so good and it actually helped with the pain. Can you talk about that?
Yes, so arthritis, what I gave her was the Devil's Club and Arnica, and it's an infused oil in olive oil, and it's really good as a topical pain and a rub.
So what if you have, Blackfeets call it pissy attitude. It means you have mental health issues and you're grumpy and bitching all the time. So what if you have that kind of attitude? What do you have here that would be helpful? Sage? No, for real. What's good for bitchy attitude? Mental health.
Native wellness. Theda, badass auntie.
I know, okay, it's good. Because one of them, this is the medicine from Dillingham. They used all of they have many medicines, but they put it in this medicine pouch because I told them, I said, I feel vulnerable today, and I don't want people sucking off my energy. So she put this on me. So I would, I don't know what's in here, but let's see, I'm looking at what you have. I know, and then they were talking about snagging, and I was thinking, no, I want to heal some more before I do that. Hey. So I'm gonna let Debbie think for a moment. No, because Debbie and I were oldest children. That Devil's Club. So Devil's Club is half the cure for type 2 diabetes with our use. It's you pick it and dry it, and you make 2 cups in the morning, and you drink those hot as can be, and then you get the leaves of Savis berries or Saskatoon or June berries, and you dry those, and you make a gallon, and you drink 1 cup in the evening. You do it for 3 weeks, and you monitor your blood sugar and your energy. And sometimes it'll jumpstart your ability to create insulin for whatever you eat. But if you just eat Lay's potato chips and drink Coke, you're going to become diabetic. Sorry, that's the news. But one of the things, Debbie, you want to talk about the teas? Because Debbie gave me, we were out in Colville, and I said, hey, I'm grieving. We had lots of death. We had lots going on in my family, and it's like, we're going through all these phases, and so she made me some tea. So I'm gonna put it back to Debbie because we're just live, and then you'll come on next, sister. Because anyone who wants to tell us what's going on here, because we like to do spontaneous sharing. Okay, so that type 2 diabetes, that's how we're curing ours, and but you have to believe. See, that's the if you. One of the mistakes Indians make is they go to Indian medicine. Doctors get second, third opinions, and then they finally go Indian. By then, it's too late because you don't have no faith. So tell us some teas.
So some of my favorite teas that I like to use is rose hip, because rose hips, the wild rose in itself is a powerful for our people. You take the rose bushes for protection. In my pocket when I'm gathering, just so I can drop them in something. And so I love rose hips. And from our tribe, we call it husk, or some people call it bear rip. So I like to put that in, and as a stick game player, we use that. And I infuse honey with husk and by my wood stove. And then when you can reuse it over and over, the husk is so powerful. The medicine across the whole spectrum, it addresses everything from your lungs. Doesn't matter if you have a wet cough, cold cough, what it is, but it will address all of those things. So I like to put that with rose hips and make a tea out of that. And you can use several different things for the teas. And then stinging nettle is amazing. It was so funny. I make my dad a stinging nettle tincture to address prostate. But stinging nettle in itself has the iron content in a stinging nettle leaf is way more than, what's a food that has a lot of iron?
Liver?
Spinach.
Spinach?
Way more than spinach, the amount. So you can eat the leaves directly in your salads, soups, whatever, or you can make a tea out of it for the iron deficiency ladies or people who are suffering with an iron deficiency. So stinging nettle in your tea is amazing and healthy, and it's one of the another really, really good medicine.
So I was thinking about prostrate. Just go ahead, or we'll come back to you. Because I was noticing in my family, a lot of our, like our traditional leaders, one got prostrate cancer. And he survived it with Indian medicine. And then but there's a lot of young people who take steroids to buff up, and they're having suicidal thoughts and doing all these kind of. So I was just thinking, when we take stuff to change our bodies and we have the intention, what's our intention? Whether like for menopause, rites of passage, when you have your last bleed, easing you into that, or any of the symptomology.
Red clover?
Yeah.
Red clover tea. The red clovers in your yard that you think of as weeds. That is good for your hormones. For a woman's inside, when you're going through that stage of life or anything like that, it's red clover. But you want to be careful and make sure you research everything. But talking about prostate, it's because my dad.
I know. I don't have a prostate.
My dad has diabetes, blood pressure, all that stuff. He's 78 years old. So rather than the blue pill, I was giving him stinging nettle.
Ooh, was it working?
He was like, "Where's my stuff?"
So it was working. Okay.
Well, I didn't ask him, but he's like, "Where's my stuff?"
I love that. I love that.
He's so cute.
Anything else you want to say, or anyone else you want to come on? You had a question. Do you want to come on? We can't hear you. Come closer.
Oh, when to harvest?
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
It just popped up not too long ago, so you want to wait. Once it pops up, and then Yeah, ours is already popped up over in Idaho. Go ahead.
So we gather it, dry it, and then put it in a jar, and we have it all year round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we to make a tea.
Dehydrator.
To make a tea.
You can put it in your soups, in your teas. Use it. Like I said, it's a really good medicine, topical medicine in oil infusion.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
So when it gets the sticky things, when they poke you,
Okay, so we'll come back to Debbie. A few more guests waiting to speak, and so I want to have our sister from home. So her DNA comes from Siksikaitpi Blackfoot Confederacy, and so would you please introduce yourself and say what's going on?
hello, my name is Lisa. My Blackfeet name Natoye Itanikiaki.
There is. Stand right here. Stand right here. Yeah. No. Yeah. It just continues.
Okay. My name's Lisa. My Blackfeet name is Natoye Itanikiaki. My mother's Melissa Marie Wood, enrolled Blackfeet member. My grandma Betty Joe Kip of Kip family and heavy runner lineage. So yeah, I'm participating as just a participant at the Healing Together conference, and I just want to express my gratitude to Theda and Native Wellness Institute and all the other hosts. This is my first time attending the Healing Together conference, and so far it's been very amazing. We haven't seen out on the foyer, but there's tables out there for some things I've done so far. Is I made like a smudging spray.
Oh, cool.
And this is with sweetgrass oil.
Oh my gosh.
And then they have a table where they give a little kit and you can make a necklace. And so I have my kit, I just need to put it together.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
And since Theda asked me to share today, I went to the journaling table because I was a little nervous to be speaking, and I thought I might write something that was asked of us at the journaling table. They give a journal, and the question that was posed to participants is, what does healing mean to me? And so I'm going to go ahead and just read what I wrote just because I'm nervous to speak.
No, please do. That's a good way. Thank you.
Healing means courageously and consciously stepping into a time of self-awareness, leaning on our ancestors while healing my own shadow side. Healing means claiming our identity, choosing a path of personal transformation so it might be more positive and helpful. Healing means practicing humility and following Creator's path for me, and setting aside feelings of self-importance, status, it's reconnecting, achievement defined by status.
It'll just pick up.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no lapse in it, so
Okay.
just keep continuing.
And continuously and repeatedly engaging with Creator in centering myself to be good medicine for 7 generations behind me and 7 generations in front of me, for my son Tristan and my daughter Alyssa.
Oh, what ages are your children?
My son's 21 and my daughter Alyssa is 17.
Oh.
And she just graduated from high school yesterday, so congratulations to her. It's a big achievement.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, graduation, rite of passage.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So I just want to dedicate my healing and talking today to my mother, Melissa Marie Wood Frya. It's been 2 weeks since her passing, and I have been carrying my mom with me through. I told you I might cry, but
It's okay.
I've been really carrying my mom with me through the Healing Together conference because we carry our ancestors with us always, and my mom didn't have the chance like I've been afforded to act with her culture and heritage and claim her Blackfeet identity. And I really feel like right now I'm bringing in medicine that I'm hoping is transferring to her as she's journeying over to be with our ancestors. And I would just want to thank two elders that have been really pivotal in my life. I just would like to thank my auntie, Charlene Burns, who really has changed my life by her unconditional love and accepting me and teaching me about my culture and heritage. And also our grandpa, Dr. Eduardo Duran, who was pivotal in helping my healing path. And Theda here, I remember the very first time you Zoomed the power hour when the pandemic happened, and just to watch the growth and feel like I'm always connecting with you and our tribe from afar. I live in the Coast Salish territory, north of Seattle. And so I just appreciate it for the Native Power Hour, and I'm honored to be part of it now. So thank you for inviting me.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to reach out anytime and talk about the Healing Together conference, I'm happy to. Again, my name's Lisa Fryette, and yeah, we can connect with Theda. Thank you.
Okay, stay here a minute.
Okay.
Just come here so we know that this is really an honor to have you on here. And I know we really appreciate anyone who can just spontaneously speak. So let me ask you a question. What has your healing journey, because like I'm 68, so I have 6 decades going on the 7th decade. And some days I don't know nothing. But some days, can you highlight some of your healing journey, and for helping those who are watching?
Yeah, sure. I think going from a path where I was definitely on not the healthiest path when I was younger until now, I would say ceremony. If it wasn't for me learning the truth of my ancestry, of what happened in my particularly maternal lineage, where the disconnection happened with some ancestors, that bringing in the truth of my maternal lineage and then turning to ceremony over and over and over again is what has helped me transform less healthy patterns and step into a more healthy sense of self and wholeness. So definitely ceremony.
Awesome.
I'll be at Circle Camp hopefully soon.
When is Circle Camp?
It's 3rd week in July.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're inviting you. We have, I think Coco Boggs is putting up a Sundance, the Ixkanax, which means horns, and then Jesse DeRozier and Tilly are sitting holy in an Ocon. So there's a lot. You can come all of July and come to North American Indian Days. That starts on the 13th. And then we have really good news from our reservation. We have 2 aunties turning 100 years old. Molly Bulshu will be 100 years old on July 4th. So at Chewing Black Bones, we're having a powwow. So you're invited to that. The other is Gertie Heavy Runner will be turning 100 years old at North American Indian Days. And that'll be celebrated then. So you're welcome. If you could find who wants to volunteer next to come over. So we're just, we're coming to you live. It's Wellness Wednesday. It is the Positive Power Hour, and we're just listen. We're interviewing spontaneous 5-minute interviews. We have from the great Washoe Nation, when Native Wellness Institute. When we started doing intensive healing in California, our next guest can explain some of the healing that started to happen.
I'm just waiting for Mo.
Yeah.
Inas homework, Wokadot na Chukupakande.
Just pick it up.
Hi there, welcome. We're here with Native Wellness here at Squamish. And so everyone is brothers and sisters all gathering, and we're really embracing wellness and healing together with all our dynamic partners. And so good collaboration going together, good resources. We're very thankful for the, I call it the wellness group sessions. And currently there was one on salves, there's a Reiki massage, there's journalism, on pine necklaces, not pine but necklaces being made. They're going to do some canoe journeys out on the water. So, I wish you guys were all here, but I know you're here in spirit. So next year there's one in Colorado. I'm not sure where in Colorado, but it's going to be hosted by White Bison. But you guys, come on, man, just come and get on this wellness path. You know, it's important, and there's just there's just so much power and energy here. You can feel it. So it's all good.
Yeah. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Wanda Bachelor coming to you live, Wellness Wednesday. Welcome. Here's Monique. Just say hello, Monique.
Haku, how are you?
And these two,
they're going into session because we're healing our bodies.
Yes.
I just want to.
So we'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm just gonna take a walk outside because we're looking for Mr. Wade here. Hey Wade, you ready? Okay. We're just bringing you Wellness Wednesday. We are going to take a step outside as soon as we talk with Wade just a little bit. Oh. Okay. So we'll. Hey, what's going on here?
We're live Facebook.
Hello, Facebook. Anya Apjogi, Bruce Donahue. Anya Apjogi Gamajit. I just came over to. I get to watch this all the time, but to come over here and meet Theda, welcome Theda, or say thank you. Really, thank you for your Wellness Wednesday. Quite often, need that middle of the week healing, need that middle of the week laughter. So thank you for what you do. I really appreciate it. I'm kind of new to your Wellness Wednesday. Only been watching a couple of months, but I really enjoy what you do, and I'm always excited to see where you're gonna pop up. And I really enjoy it. Also, how you engage with Mike. I'm a big fan of Mike Duncan as well. So thank you for everything you do, and I'm gonna give you a hug.
Yes.
That's okay. Hug medicine. So where are you coming from?
I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I'm from the McGill community on the Tonahaltam Reservation, just south of Seltz. I'm currently with the Department of Justice Services here down in Pima County, and what I came to do was to create some dialogue with some of these agencies who are already doing the work. I'd like to, I'm a firm believer in not reinventing the wheel, So in the agencies like the Wellness Institute, agencies like Native Dad Network, I want to work with those individuals. I want to work with yourself. I want to learn from you and figure out how I can bring that back home to my people. How I can bring that home to my community and to my nation, as we talk about all the time. So, again, thank you for everything that you do. It's been a great experience.
Thank you.
And
We're
really
just going live and
We're spontaneous. I just want to thank my brother here because, thank you for lending us Thosh, and thank you for Tony coming out here because they've always helped us from a man's point of view to do a lot of healing here. So we really appreciate that. Yeah, suppa. Would you like to say something?
Hi. Hello, Yate. My name is Sarah Bitsui from New Mexico.
yes. What's going on here?
I have a lot of people in New Mexico have linked into your virtual during pandemic, and they just knew you were going to be here, and so they were telling me, please tell us about her, and they said hi. And I'm thinking some of them, they probably did talk to you, and you probably know them. And here's one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, sister.
Yes. Yeah, this is my first time meeting you, and I was really inspired by a lot of good things that you said and what's happening here. And I feel that healing and just feel good about things.
What was your favorite part so far?
Oh my gosh, I can't say which is my favorite. They were all good. And I'm hoping that somewhere in the near future we'll be able to do a wellness, healing to wellness in New Mexico.
Oh, in wilderness, yeah.
I've been trying to get all information from different resources here.
Say a few words.
This is going to be a lot of work to plan something of that sort. Thank you.
Okay. As you can see, we're just doing a spontaneous Wellness Wednesday. We do have Jean over here and Jolene, but they look busy. You want to say a couple words? Yeah. Look. This is how busy. This is part of. Would you like to say hi, Christine?
We're at the Healing Together Conference 3. We're having an amazing time. Today is our healing village. So everybody is all over. We've created a village and they're doing different things, making things with their hands, putting their good intentions and love into it. An eagle just flew by. Our ancestors feel the power of what's happening here. And so if you feel a boost of love, and it's because of all of our prayers that are being sent out from here. So thanks for tuning in.
And then look at that meal.
And look at our beautiful
look
lunch.
at that meal.
I'm gonna
What's
go sit
happening
outside.
tonight?
So tonight we're having a traditional meal, and it's our cultural sharing night. And so we have some fresh caught Columbia River salmon. We have some clams and oysters from the Squaxin Island tribe. We'll have some roasted potatoes and salad and things like that. And then following the dinner, we're gonna have our cultural sharing night. And so the Suquamish Canoe family is gonna open it up with their songs and dances. And then we're just invite our participants to come and share. So we already have a big, long sign-up sheet, and that will be what's happening tonight.
Awesome. Well, we'll let you. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll let you have your meal. Okay, so we're gonna take a walk outside because we understand there's like 4 canoes.
Well, there's 2 right now, but we'll be 3 later.
Okay. So we're just going to take a little walk around. This is Healing Together, 3rd annual. This is where everyone's, you should see this meal. Okay, we're just going to go. What kind of food is this?
Sweet and sour meatball.
Okay.
It's here. I'm not sure about the rest.
Okay.
Looks delicious.
Where are
good
you?
food.
Where are you from?
I'm from southwestern Colorado, Ignacio.
Oh, nice.
Southern Ute Reservation.
It's Native Wellness Institute, so we're going live. We're just
nice.
spontaneous.
Nice.
So
Spontaneous.
what was your favorite part here so far?
You know what? All of it.
All of it.
It's all good.
All of it? It's all of it? So are you family? Are you married?
No.
I don't even
No,
know.
Do you want to get married?
I've got a lot of kids. Put that in there first.
I have a lot of kids too.
You got how many kids you got?
4.
4. What are their names?
Justin, well actually I have 3.
Okay.
Justin, Kristen, and Kylie.
Okay.
I got 6. So I can...
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grandchildren.
5 grandchildren. Congratulations. Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you again, Mary.
Mary, we're Facebook Live on Native Wellness.
Hi.
What's going on here, Mary? Tell us.
Oh, you know, I live here. I just dropped down because I saw all the activity going on, and I just had a Reiki session, and then I got to visit with my friend Jean Tagaman. Now I get to see you. There's just a lot of healing going on.
A lot of
A lot
healing,
of positive
yeah.
energy, you know. Everybody looks like they're getting to a calm place.
Oh,
you know?
awesome.
So it's really good. I'm so glad that I found out about it. My son-in-law Nigel, he's one of the canoe skippers out there.
Yeah,
that's
I
taking
thought
people
your
around.
son-in-law is the
Yeah,
skipper. Yeah, last time I seen you.
Yeah.
So what is he doing as a skipper? What's happening there?
Well, he's just taking groups out. Oh, but he's taking them out. My daughter has a nonprofit organization, and in March they got their own canoe.
Oh.
So it's a community canoe, not owned by the tribe. And so they got a grant, and they went up to Canada and picked it up. Our family had a blessing and a waking of the canoe. And then, the foundation, a lot of my grandkids, are involved in their cousins. And so I got to watch all my grandchildren climb into that canoe and paddle over to a sacred spot and back. I mean,
Oh, sweet.
you know, no words
Yeah.
to describe, the grandchildren,
Yeah.
and they're training to be skippers.
Oh,
They're training
okay.
to be skippers just like their dad. So he's been He went on the first journey to Bella Bella when he was 14.
When he was 14,
He's
okay.
45 now.
Wow, so he's gone. Wow.
Yeah, you know. And so now his 14-year-old son was in that canoe that is owned by Salt Fire Foundation. 2 indigenous women.
Oh.
And they're saying that that canoe is a woman's canoe.
Oh.
So it's real
awesome.
exciting. So they're going to be naming it, you know, sometime during the summer. But it's very exciting, and it's contributing its energy to this gathering. So it's really nice to see you, and say hello to these people.
One more question.
Yeah.
Why is it important to take these first timers out on the water? Why is it important?
Why is it important?
Do you want to do a 5-minute interview?
So the importance of it, these first timers, right, is because, you know, they've heard the stories that their grandmothers told, Barbara Lawrence, about how the canoe came to their people.
Okay.
So they've always had it in their heart, but to have access to a canoe and be in it makes it a different reality, you know? And so then now it's a part of their daily life in real, and not just a story that's come down from your ancestors, you know? So now they get to live the life of their ancestors, not just talk about it.
Not playing Indian, they're living Indian?
Yeah, they're living Indian, yeah, for real, you know, yeah.
So one more question.
Sure.
If you had a magic wand and you looked out on the people here, what would you wish for them?
I would wish for them all to regain their soul, because internalized racism and oppression and the trauma, the teaching that they gave out to make racism happen is that all people of color are soulless. And in 500 years, some of us have taken that in. Now we have to push that out. And this gathering is the reclamation of soul, so that all our people can reclaim their soul and their spiritual cultural identity. That is what my wand will do.
Oh, that's what you're wanting. Well, thank you. Well,
All right.
We'll let you get, those look like some good meatballs. We're just, again, Native Wellness Institute, Wellness Wednesday. Hey, we got a sister from home, Vicky. What's going on here? Tell us how they're healing.
Oh, it's wonderful. They have Reiki, sound baths, canoe rides.
Did you just go out?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't have a life jacket
Oh.
that I could fit.
Oh,
But
okay.
if I go down this way this afternoon, I can.
Oh,
So
okay.
I might still try.
Yeah, we'll still try. I'll come and
Yeah,
try it with
yeah.
you. So where do you live? Our audience doesn't know you.
I'm Victoria Auger. I'm from Browning, Montana.
Okay.
And I just came over here to enjoy all the wellness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, I just have one question for you, and I'll let you go. Is if you had a magic wand and you could wave it over the people here, what would your wish for everyone that you're looking at right now? What would your wish be?
Healing, love, peace, and compassion.
Healing, love,
Peace and compassion.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
Vicky Auger. Well, there we go. Thank you. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We're Native Wellness Institute is coming to you live. We're now, this is the second day. We have 3 days. Come on down. Tonight is cultural night. So at 7 o'clock, we're going to have singing and dancing, praying. Right now, we have, as said, we have medicine making. We have people are going out on the canoes. I was going to take a little walk, but I don't interfere with Indians and food. And so we'll just see. Wade, yay or nay? Wade, you gonna come on or no? Well, our brother Wade McGee, he's always a helper. He's always, we're really cleaning up the place. One of the things that we came here, when we came here, we're guests. And so we're asking everyone to, like when you move into camp, one of the traditional wisdoms is that you move into camp and you camp there, and then you move into leaving it just how you found it. So we're just gonna walk around, and I'm just gonna show you There's families, and we're just gonna do that. I'm live, Native Wellness Institute, 4,000 or 5,000 people watch it. Would you like to say something? Yeah. Please tell us what happened.
It was awesome.
Okay.
It took us all the way over there, and people had to do teamwork, and they sung their tribal songs.
Oh, they sing their tribal songs. Okay. Brother, what's going on here? Tell us a little, introduce yourself and tell us what's
Miguel
going
Gonzalez, tribe member, Scotts Valley Band of Pomo Indians, here at the 3rd Annual Wellness Conference here in Squamish, Washington. Having a beautiful time with friends and family, meeting some new people here. Just it's beautiful here. There's eagles here, there's fish, we're going on canoes, and there's a bunch of wellness. Good, pretty good vibe here.
Awesome. Could I ask one question?
Yeah.
What are some of the men doing? How are they healing?
Just take care of each other.
Oh.
You know, we're doing talking circles back home, educating people about Narcan, saving our communities, just stepping up and doing our roles, doing our part. That's all I'm doing, all I've been doing.
Awesome.
Some men here inspire me, and I was told I inspire other men and ladies. So
I heard Native Dads Network. What's that all about?
just some men over here helping out the communities, you know, and I'm also, they inspire me as well, doing stuff in my community, you know, what their teachings. Teaching men how to be men, how to be fathers, how to be warriors. Like I said, there's a lot involved in that, you know, with MMIP to helping our sisters out and also not being the perpetrator, you know, hurting our own ladies, our own people. So helping.
Oh no, it's gone. Hey, we're still here. Say, okay. Wellness Wednesday. Welcome to Native Wellness Institute. We're just doing a spontaneous live. Everyone's doing their healing, and it looks like some are sober and some are trying to be sober. You know, don't bullshit the bullshitter. I can see you. No, I mean, you know, that's just my. But one of the things that is going on here is the ground and the eagles and the water is healing us. Just take a look at this family.
So peaceful out here.
We have Sharon Day. Sharon Day is going to be our speaker. Sharon Day is a water walker around Anishinaabeg area. She's will be our speaker in the morning. We just started with Debbie McGee, and now her husband. Our team we're real interesting. We're evolving. We're growing. Thosh is here, but I wanted Wade and Jean and Thosh and Josh and Tomas. We have a lot of our men. So Wade, what's going on here? How are the men healing?
A long time ago.
Tell us a little bit.
It's cool to see so many men. And as far as men go, like Gene called us all up yesterday and kind of made that commitment to that healing and wellness. So, which me and Gene do everywhere we go. But it was good to see all the men. Native Dads Network is here, so that was super cool. And just the commitment that men are starting to make to help our women hold up the sky. Because our women have been holding it up for us for too many years. So it's time we stand beside them and do that work.
As a father and a grandfather now, eh?
Yeah.
How is it?
Grandpa.
How is it being a grandfather now?
Are you kidding? It's awesome. You get to spoil them and give them bad. I can take them fishing and they have to clean the fish. I don't have to clean the fish. I just teach them how to fish.
Okay.
No, it's awesome.
It's awesome. So I was watching Debbie, how gentle she is, and she's just, there's a different personality in there, really helping some people. What has been the best parts of your marriage that just brought you closer together? That brought you closer together? What? And I know sometimes it's the tough things, but sometimes, do you ever just sit in silence and not talk?
All the time.
Okay, yeah. So tell us, what are some ingredients in a couple?
Well, I think the number one ingredient is you have to be best friends. You can't be lovers first. You can't be all this other stuff first, which society today says you have to be.
Yeah.
The benefit that me and her have is that we were friends first. Like there was nothing physical. I'm not saying I didn't want something physical, but it was patience, took patience and time. And so it was over a year before we ever dated. We just ran around together and had fun. But our relationship has evolved in 32 years.
In 32 years.
Yeah. From beginning a healing journey, because when we got together, we started a healing journey. And life just kind of takes over.
Yeah. It's okay.
And so the healing was drifting in and out along with work and having three awesome boys, and they're in sports, and she was working at night.
Thank you.
I was working in the day. And so that teamwork of trying to raise three young men to be good young men, Native men, Indigenous men, and balancing school and family stuff and all those things. And so then all of a sudden, they're all three in college, and they're all three playing college sports. And Jerry's doing super good at University of Montana, and Tucker's doing good at Idaho
Jerry!
State. And then we have Kenny, who went from Wenatchee to SKC, and then down to Lewiston, to Lewis and Clark. And he just graduated with his computer engineering degree.
Wow, Wade, wow.
So we have three boys they all three have degrees. So we made that commitment, to be there for our boys. And now they're all gone. So this wellness evolution of our life is kind of just taken over, where now we're into medicinal plants and doing what she's doing in there.
She's in heaven. Yeah. I just want to sit down and hug her and kiss her, and we were talking medicine.
Me too.
I know, but she's my sister. Okay, so what was that first date like? Tell us.
Oh my! Do you really want to tell?
Yeah, please. No, because
we're
first date.
At Haskell.
Okay, yeah.
Now, when you play college football back in those days, you couldn't work. So the NCAA said you could not have a job. And so I would go get plasma to get money. So I'm at Haskell. I asked her out on a date after a year. God, I can't believe I'm telling this. She says yes. I was like, oh my gosh. So I go and get plasma. Well, I have a certain enzyme in my blood that normal other people don't have. And so they paid me $5 extra for this enzyme that happens in my blood. And so instead of $10, I got $15. Long story short, we drive to the movies. We're too late. Well, I could already tell she was stressed. And I was like, why is she stressed out? I've known her for over a year. We drive, so she goes, just go to Burger King. So we go to Burger King, we get a cup of coffee. And if people know our past, because we come from a past of trauma, right? Of sexual abuse and all those things. And so we sat down in Burger King. She's fresh out of the Marine Corps. She looks at me and she goes, I hate men. I ain't never getting married. I ain't never having kids. And I said, you just jinxed us. 2 years later, we were married. Took her on the way.
No, thank you. So we should keep continuing when we love someone, come back to the many chapters. And so that first chapter might not seem like the best chapter or the best chapter. So one more question, and I'll let you go. What would you recommend to the average 25-year-old man right now who's looking for someone to have children with? What would you say to them?
Make sure, well, for one, like, make sure they're well, or they are trying to be well and to heal. Because we've all been through stuff. Life is not perfect for anyone. But make sure they're on that journey. But make sure they're going to treat you good. Treat you with respect. We have 2 ears, 1 mouth. They should listen to you twice as much as they speak. Do they yell at you? If they yell at you, walk away. It's not worth it. I mean, like, that's one thing I love about me and Debbie today is we don't yell at each other. If we can't say nothing good, we'll just say, hey, we're just gonna go away from each other for a little bit and then we'll come back. Or we just let go real quick and say it's not worth it, you know?
Okay.
Because everything is we take everything so serious. Like money, material things, cars, houses, none of that means nothing.
Okay.
And that's one thing 4 years ago when we went through what we went through, I was like, none of that means anything. I love her. I don't need my truck. I don't need our house. I don't need anything. I just want her. And so I think just that commitment to knowing what's important. And that's to find out who my true authentic self is. Not all this other stuff on the outside. To understand that I am a spirit walking in, having a human experience. Not a human having a spiritual experience. Or an indigenous experience even. I'm the spirit just going through this world, obtaining what I need for my spirit. So I can fulfill whatever's beyond this.
Oh, those are such good words. Thank you.
Yep, love you.
So again, welcome to Native Wellness Institute. We're here with the American Indian Cancer Foundation. We're here with NAFA. We're drinking some Pellegrino. Me and Wade are addicted to this Pellegrino. And you know what, Shannon? She takes care of us. She bought me a case, and I see everybody has a bottle. Eh? Anyway, so the other groups here are White Bison. We now have Katari. She's the executive director. We also we've got groups coming in from Alaska, Dillingham area. We have a lot of pomos. We got 43 feather dancers that are. Come on over. This evening we're gonna have a big clam, a lot of seafood, and chicken adobo, and yeah. So come on over and join us. It's cultural night. We're just inviting you to keep the teachings of our ancestors alive. And so with that, we'll let you go next Wednesday. We might come on Culture Night. We're gonna see what kind of, I see some people tuning up, getting out drums, getting out rattles. So until, we'll tune in a little bit later on Cultural Night. So thank you very much.